So we know that we have 4 sacred medicines, and those 4 sacred medicines are for various purposes. And so we know that the sage, or Bashkode or the cedar, Agisha Kondaguns, or the sweetgrass, Wingushk, those 3 are really to help. They have the medicinal value of calming the mind and the body and the spirit. The 4th medicine, but not the least of our medicines, is our Apakozigan, which is the inner bark of the red willow. And that medicine was given to us by the Creator to have our ability to communicate, our being thankful and asking for guidance. So traditionally, the smudging was done using all 4 of the medicines, right? Not the tobacco, but mainly the cedar, the sage, and the sweetgrass. And they can all be used individually, or they can be combined. And there's really no extra added value to, if you use them all at once. It's just that if you want to honor and support, the use of those medicines, and that was my teaching, is that if you want to honor those and show respect for those medicines, you can use them all in one smudge. So smudging is done by the adults when the children are little, but then they're encouraged to smudge themselves. They're taught how the grandparents or the parents smudge. And we know that we all have different ways now that we smudge, but I was taught by my teachers how to smudge, and so that's what I do. And that's what I taught my children, to smudge that way. And now their children will smudge, and we also know that we don't have to get permission from anyone to smudge. When we need it, we'll use it. It goes back to that almost 100 years of being outlawed to practice our teachings and to transmit those teachings to our children. A lot of our now adults never were exposed to it, and they only have become exposed to it as adults because they may have been seeking it out or it just happened to come upon them. Because a lot of those teachings are being revitalized in our communities today. So what I was taught about our smudging and our words of thanks is that it's not necessarily prayer, but it's just what we do to give thanks and to ask for guidance, share our gratefulness for being here on Mother Earth and all of those things that were provided to us as human beings on Earth. The way that I was taught is that when I smudge, I bring the smudge to my mind to have good thoughts, bring the smudge to my eyes to be able to see the good around me and in everyone, and to bring it to my mouth to be able to share good words, and to bring it to my ears to be able to hear those good things, and to bring it to my heart to share good feelings, love, affection, but also to receive it. And then I smudge my entire body by going around, and just for my overall physical well-being. And then finally my feet to be able to walk in a good way here on Mother Earth. And I was taught that way by my teacher. There are 4 things that I was taught that you need to smudge, and that is you need your bowl, your medicine, your feather, and those words of thankfulness and asking for guidance.